time, we'll learn about devil's temptations.
So, what happened to the angels who did not remain faithful to God?
The angels who did not remain faithful to God were cast into hell, and these are called bad angels or devils. We also call them demons or fallen angels. They are led by the most excellent of the angels created by God, Lucifer or Satan.
God did not create devils, but glorious angels. The rebel angels turned themselves into devils by their sin. By one grave sin against God, these angels of light became vile demons and were condemned to hell for all eternity.
What is the chief way in which the bad angels try to harm us?
The chief way in which the bad angels try to harm us is by tempting us to sin. The bad angels tempt man and try to draw him away from God. Often the devil appears as an angel of light, and we are tempted by evil, which appears good. Under the guise the devil is most dangerous.
Without God's permission, the devil can do us no harm. God sometimes permits the devil to tempt just men, to cleanse them from imperfections. Sometimes, devils are permitted to enter the body of a man, exercising the power over his faculties. This is called diabolic possession. At other times, devils torment one from without, and this state is called diabolic obsession.
Do all temptations come from the bad angels?
Some temptations come from bad angels, but other temptations come from ourselves and from persons, things about us. This is what we mean when we say that temptations come to us from the flesh, the world, and the devils.
In itself, temptation is not a sin. It becomes sinful only when
We bring it upon ourselves by carelessness or overconfidence.
we play with, take pleasure in, or yield to it.
Can we always resist temptations?
We can always resist temptations because no temptation can force us into sin, and God will always help us if we ask Him.
No temptation can do us harm if we obey God's laws and keep away from sin. If we resist, temptation will flee from us. When assailed by temptation, one must once resist. It is easier to conquer temptation at the beginning than later, just as fire is easier to put out at the outset.